It is incredibly easy to spend the entire first year as a coach being very, very booked and busy and still make very little money. Because a lot of the things that look like building a coaching business actually have very little to do with actually getting clients. I'm Cynthia Pong, and I teach coaches and service providers how to build the business around the work that they're great at and actually get paid for it. Over the past decade, I've taught dozens of coaches and service providers how to build and grow their businesses, and I see new business owners making the same mistakes over and over and over again. So in this video, I'm breaking down 7 of the biggest ways that coaches waste their whole first year in business and what you should be spending your time on instead. Now, if you want to see what coaching could actually mean for your career and your income, try my free coaching ROI calculator. It only takes 2 minutes, and the link is in the description. All right, the first way that coaches waste time is spending weeks or months building a website before they even know what people will pay them for. You're picking fonts, you're rewriting your about page, you're overthinking headshots, you're comparing website templates, you're agonizing over the brand colors. Meanwhile, how many conversations have you had with actual potential clients about them coaching with you? Your website is not your business. Before you invest a ton of money or time into one, you need to know who is actually going to pay me, what do they want help with, and what offer are they willing to buy from me? You can build the beautiful website later, trust me. But first, you need to validate the thing that it is supposed to sell. Number 2, analysis paralysis around your coaching niche. People will spend months trying to perfectly intellectualize their ideal client avatar. What if I coach mid-career women leaders in tech? Maybe it's executives in healthcare. Maybe high achievers in career transitions. Is 35 to 50 too broad of an age group? You are not going to think your way into all of these answers. You need to talk to people. Do the market research calls. Ask about what they're struggling with. Ask what they've already tried. Ask what they've actually spent money solving. Your niche will get sharper, but only if you go out there and gather the evidence. Market research beats sitting alone with your Google Doc and envisioning your perfect ideal client avatar any day of the week. Number 3, shiny new object syndrome. You got the one-on-one coaching, then there's a group program, then somebody tells you passive income is the answer, so now you're making a course. Then there's a membership, maybe a retreat offering. Meanwhile, you haven't successfully sold the first thing yet. Every new offer creates more work, different messaging, different pricing, different sales materials, different kind of delivery, different operations. Pick one core offering to start and learn how to sell it. Learn why people will buy it or why they don't. Deliver it, improve it, iterate it, sell it again. You do not need 7 revenue streams when you haven't got one working consistently yet. Number 4, thinking that you need a huge, vast audience before you can actually make any money. You do not need 10,000 followers to get your first 10 clients. And building an audience can take a long time. Ask me how I know. Meanwhile, there are much more direct ways to get in front of potential clients, all of which can be done without social media, by the way. There's outreach, referrals, sales conversations, partnerships, networking, relationship building. And I'm not saying don't build an audience. I have a 200K audience myself, and it is absolutely an asset for Embrace Change. But understand that audience building and client acquisition are not the same thing. If your goal right now is revenue, you need to learn how to sell. Number 5, procrastilearning. Coaches, I am saying this with love. Getting yet another certification or a degree is not necessarily the answer. Your first certification was useful, so another training can feel productive. You love learning. You're improving. You're investing in yourself. Yes, but at some point, the thing that's going to make you a better coach is coaching people. You need the hours. You need the reps. You need a range of different clients to coach so that you can learn how to coach different types of people around different issues. That's what's going to make you an incredible coach. You need to see what happens when someone gets super stuck, when your favorite coaching question falls flat, when you don't know where a session is going, because that's how you will really learn. And if you want to build a business, you also need to learn what your clients actually value enough to pay you for. There may absolutely be additional training that makes sense for you, and you will have to do some of it to maintain your credentials. But don't use training and certifications and degrees as a substitute for actual experience and business development. Number 6, social media butterfly. You're posting on LinkedIn 4 times a week. You're making reels. You've got a newsletter. Maybe you started a podcast. Amazing. What happens next though? What are the calls to action? Are you converting your followers into paying clients? How does somebody go from seeing your content to joining your email list, to booking a call, to attending an event, or otherwise entering your world? And then what happens after that? Content can absolutely help you build a business, but content by itself is not a pipeline. Marketing activity does not equal a pipeline. If you are spending 10 hours a week making content and you have no idea how that content actually leads to a paying client, you already know what to do. And finally, number 7, building the infrastructure for a business that does not exist yet. You're researching CRMs, you're building automations, you're writing SOPs, you're creating an elaborate onboarding sequence, you're looking into trademarks, the perfect tech stack, and you've made $2,000. Again, none of those things are inherently bad. Some of them, the basics, you will absolutely need. But do you know what else you will absolutely need? Demand. If you are not consistently bringing in clients week in and week out, you do not need an elaborate system for managing all the clients that you'll have someday. Do what is legally and financially necessary. Keep everything else as simple as you possibly can. Lean and mean is the name of the game in this stage. And then, when you've got consistent demand and you've truly outgrown the manual way of doing things, that's when you figure out the systems. Do not optimize for a business that does not exist yet. So here's the bottom line with all of this. Notice what almost every one of those 7 mistakes has in common. They let you avoid the harder, uncomfortable work, talking to potential clients, making an offer, asking somebody to pay you, hearing no, feeling that rejection, figuring out why something isn't selling, and then changing it from what you really want it to do in the first place. The website feels productive, the content feels productive, the CRM feels productive, and they can be productive at the right stage. But in your first year, this is the question to keep asking yourself every single week. Is this helping me? 1, understand my market. 2, move potential clients down my pipeline or funnel. Or 3, generate revenue for my business. And if the answer is no, it needs to be moved down your list of priorities. Now, if you are trying to figure out whether building coaching skills is actually worth the investment for you, use my free coaching ROI calculator. It takes about 2 minutes and you'll get your coaching ROI path plus an estimated range of how much more you could potentially earn annually based on your specific situation. Link is in the description. And if you're sitting there thinking, okay, so what should I be doing to make money with my coaching skills? I break down 5 different paths in you got your coaching certification. Now, how do you make money? So watch that video next.